What is up, Texas hockey fans? Welcome to the Happy Hour live stream. Calgary versus Stars. Got a big game tonight. Calgary stinks. Stars are good. Grab a drink. It's Happy Hour presented by Zing Zang, America's #1 Bloody Mary mix. We love Zing Zang over here. Zang responsibly all season long. If you're in the chat, let me know. I think there's only a handful of people watching here, so it's going to be a tough one if chat doesn't interact. But we got Stars versus Flames. It's going to be a fun game. I think it could be bad. It could be great. Could be awesome. Could be terrible. But Stars won the other night in a interesting fashion. Was one of their not strongest games of the season, but you take a win any way you can get them. But tonight it's against Calgary. Calgary is at the bottom of the standings. I am pretty freaking sure they're 10th in the wild card standings. So they're bottom of the West. They're 6, 13, and 3, 15 points. For reference, the Stars are 13, 5, and 3 with 29 points, 4 points behind Colorado. Colorado's on a 7-game win streak, which is crazy. They're 9-0-1 in their last 10. Pretty good. But Calgary, not so good. It's a West Coast Canadian road trip for the first 2 games. And then we got Seattle on Tuesday. And then Wednesday is the big day. Wednesday's the big day. We've got the jerseys coming out, I believe, from what I can gather. The jerseys are coming out on Wednesday. You could probably purchase them on Black Friday during the Black Friday game, which is a retro night. Not a big deal. Anyone in chat? Is anyone going to chat? Everyone just want to hang out? Anyone grabbing a drink? Presented by Zing Zang. Zang responsibly all season long. It's right here behind me as well. We got Zing Zang. We got a little peach vodka going. Anyone hanging out? Anyone grabbing a drink? It's a late night game, 9 p.m. It's going to be a fun one. All right. No one. Cool. Sick. Love that. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button on Clean Sheet of Ice, Texas Hockey Podcast on YouTube. We've got a new channel now. Once we hit 100 subscribers on here, we're giving away one of these bad boys. Victoria E. Green made these Dutchy Last Call Music Hall and Bar hats. They're tremendous. I'm going to give one away. We got Matt and Southern Gent Landscaping. We're here. Howdy. What's up, fam? How are we doing? It's a late night stream. Game doesn't start for another probably hour at this point, so it's going to be a late one, but it's Saturday, so that's okay. We're going to hang out, watch some hockey. We're going to survive. It's going to be okay at the end of the day. You can sleep in. It's a Sunday. You can sleep in a little bit. Late night games are tough, especially in Dallas when you're in the West Coast. It's a long night. It's a long night a lot of the times. I mean, if you look at it right now, the Stars have played at 9 p.m. the other night, playing at 9 p.m. again tonight, and then they play at 8 p.m. against Edmonton on Tuesday, and then 9 p.m. again on Seattle back-to-back. It's a tough one. That's a loud one. So, yeah, Matt, doing well. Just counting down to puck drop. It's a late one. I did it the other night, and I'm sitting there, and it's 6:30 p.m. and it's completely pitch black outside, and you're like, oh, it's 9 p.m. It's ready to go. But you still had 2.5 hours till the game started. So that was a trip. Kind of did it again today, about 5:45. I was like, sun's going down. We should be hopping into a game. We should have face-off pretty soon here. Puck drop. And then, it's another 3 hours. So we got about an hour, a little less than an hour maybe till puck drop. So what's everybody drinking tonight? What's everybody eating? What's the late night snacks? We got popcorn. We got leftover Halloween candy. I've been hammering that recently. So what's everybody doing tonight before the game? What's everybody drinking? What's everybody eating? Like I said, Stars 13, 5, and 3 haven't played their best hockey yet. They're 4 games behind Colorado so far. I would assume that Colorado is just going to keep steamrolling people, but we saw this last season. So we'll see what happens. DeSmith in, which makes me think Otter versus Oilers. DeSmith against Seattle. Yep, that's it's probably exactly right. I would assume that Otter will go again on Friday, Black Friday, in the retro jerseys. We were told about his mask at the beginning of the season because it's a darker mask than what Otter typically wears. He usually wears a white one with a bunch of green designs. This one's kind of green designed, and it's got Otterzilla on it, steroid Otter, like I like to call it. It's a darker design, which is a hint at what the jersey will look like. But if you pay attention to the face mask and some details, there's a bunch of white on it. So I would pay attention to that. Southern Gin Landscape, pretzelized crackers. Yeah, the pretzelized crackers are great. Great sponsor for the fantasy football draft earlier this year before football season started. But they're a lot of fun. Love pretzelized. But the Smith and net, I'm never worried about it, especially against this Calgary team. They're nothing to really be scared about right now. I know Kadri's really good, and they got Rasmus Anderson, longtime Stars trade rumor guy, and they're just not good. They're 6-13-3. They're just not a good team right now, and I don't know really what happened between last year and this year. Their team didn't change all too much. It's just a tough go up there in Calgary. You know, they had Kachuk, they had Gaudreau, now they got Huberdeau and Kadri, and they're just not killing it right now. And maybe they turn the season around later on, but right now this should be a win. I think DeSmith has been great in net for the Stars this season outside of that Vancouver game at home earlier in the season. I think he's been really good. I know a lot of people don't like him necessarily. He looks a little squirmish in net, but it's because he's a little bit shorter than Jake. Jake's like 6'6", basically, and Casey's, I don't know, 5'10", 5'11". I think they list him at 6 feet, but I don't think he's 6 feet. So it looks a little squirmish, but he's fast. He's quick. Makes a lot of fast motions in net, and it looks like he's out of control. He's never out of control. So that's always good. But yeah, Otter against the Oilers, I think that's kind of the move because Otter, obviously, the last time we played the Oilers, I think Otter had just had his kid, and that was a home game. Dom, our co-host for Clean Sheet of Ice, was there in the building in a suite. So he had a lot of fun that night, and that was a comeback win in a shootout fashion, which was sick. But getting Jake another get-back game against Edmonton, I think, will be huge for his confidence going forward the rest of the season. I know he's been looking a little bit maybe iffy. I don't know if he's been bad. I think it's just a little bit iffy. He's given up some goals that you think he should he should save them. And then on the other end, he's saving shots that you don't think he's going to save. So it's a conundrum with Jake, but I think he's getting used to it. But hey, Tori, what's up? Nice hat. Yeah, like I said, we're giving away one of these hats when we hit 100 subscribers on YouTube. We had a big jump over the last couple of days, so thank you for subscribing. We're at 73, so we need a little bit over 25. We need 27 new subscribers, and hopefully we can just knock that out before Monday's episode. And then on Monday's episode, I can just give it away. I'm going to put all 100 subscribers in the Wheel of Names, and I'm going to spin it live on the pod, and we'll give away one of these hats for free, which it's a limited drop. She's done 2 drops now with this hat. It's a great hat. It fits great. It feels great. It's a great design. I love it. And I'm wearing it every day on the pod until Dutchy comes back. Once Dutchy comes back, then, I'll start switching out the hats again. I know I've been known for wearing a bunch of different hats, a bunch of different styles and everything, but I'm going to wear this hat until Dutchy comes back. And it could be a week. It could be a month. It could be the rest of the season. I don't know. I might just be stuck in this hat, and that's okay because it's a great hat, and we want to give one away. So hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. What's everybody thinking about the game tonight? We got Calgary, late night game. The boys are really good on the road. People don't like to talk about it, but they are 7-1-2 on the road. 2 overtime losses or a shootout loss, and then only 1 real loss on the road, which is huge right now for the guys. And they've always been a really good road team over the last few years. I think they have the most wins in the last 3 seasons on the road, or the last 2 seasons at least. So that's not a shock to this team that has the most wins in the regular season over the last 3 years. But I don't know. Let's just see what happens. It's a 4-game road trip against some not great opponents. Vancouver's been fine this year. Calgary's not good. Seattle's not good. But you got Edmonton, who currently not that great. What are they? 9-9, I think, is where the Edmonton Oilers are. 9-9-5, 23 points. So they're not terribly far behind the Stars in the standings, but they're still 4 points behind Anaheim. They're 3 points behind Vegas and the Kings. And they're only a point out of the wild card. So, but if you look at the wild card, Winnipeg, 12-8, 0 OT losses. They have 24 points, but they just lost their starting goaltender for, I believe, 4 to 6 weeks, or 6 to 8 weeks is maybe what they're looking at. No Connor Hellebuck, which could impact Jake. So if Jake starts playing really well, we head closer towards the Olympics in February, then maybe Jake's the guy in net. I don't know who else it would be on the USA side. I know there's Swayman, but Swayman hasn't been that good this year and the year before. And I know Jake's off to a slow start, but if Hellebuck's hurt, you might see Jake in net for Team USA. I know you're going to see him at least for a game or two in the Olympics if the USA continue to move on, but we'll see. We'll see about Jake. I hope he makes. I hope he makes it. I hope he starts. That'd be a lot of fun for Jake and just a big accomplishment for him to be starting USA goalie in the Olympics. That'd be huge. But we'll see what happens there. It's a good start against Calgary. Let's get Casey in there, and then we'll get Jake a good one against Edmonton, and then Seattle. Just win that one. Just start winning 4 in a row, and then you go home and play in the new jerseys, the retros that are coming out. Retro night. We already saw their pants. We saw the pants in practice a few weeks ago. It's the same pants that they wore for the reverse retros. I'm just saying, I've seen them. They're tremendous, and I know some people are going to be disappointed and they're going to bitch because they don't have the blackouts anymore. And if you don't have the blackouts, what are we doing? Like, the blackouts weren't good. You couldn't see the numbers from the press box. You couldn't see the numbers from the 300 level, even the 200 level. Can't recognize the guys. The numbers weren't good. These ones are going to be good. You're going to see the numbers. They look great. Modernized throwback. I'm excited about it. I think the Stars will be fine in the game in Calgary. For the Stars was 5-2 win. So I could realistically see 3 or 4-1 win from Matt Townsend. Yeah, I think what Dom predicted on the other day, or Savannah, maybe Savannah called a shutout. Maybe she called 3-0. I think I called 3-1 was my prediction for this one. So the offense has been really good. The power play has been great. Jason Robertson's been insane. And then Mikko Rantanen scores goal of the year. Then you got depth scoring. Depth scoring is huge. I think Colin Blackwell getting in there. Tyler Shangen's been scoring a bit recently. If we can get Jamie's 400, like, is Jamie going to score his 400th tonight in Calgary? And it's going to be another milestone that happens on the road and not at AAC, which at this point, I'd rather just Jamie score the 400th goal in his career away from home and just get it out of the way, because waiting even longer for it, because it felt like for half the season last year he was sitting on, and he scored it like 2 or 3 times at this point. He got taken back every time. And then this year he's had 2 really close ones getting put up on that top line with Mikko Rantanen and Wyatt Johnston, who he's played with a lot over the last few years. And he's getting some chances. If Jamie can just bury one tonight and call it a day, and if half the Stars population isn't watching because it's late at night, then that's their own fault that they missed it, because this is appointment television, waiting for Jamie Benn to score his 400th career goal. But I think the offense is going to be really good tonight. I think they're going to score at least 3 goals. I just don't trust Calgary's team to shut them down at the rate that a lot of these guys are scoring right now. Like, obviously, Wyatt Johnston's been elite on the power play. Jason Robertson has just been absolutely nutty at this point. Like, he's on another level right now. 9 goals in 5 games, 12 points in 5 games. Like, he's been unreal. And on the defensive side, like, you got Rasmus Anderson, like Joel Hanley, Stars legend, is out there. Mackenzie Weegar. Like, you look at all these guys, and they're just guys that you think you should beat. I don't know if it's Cooley or Wolf in net. I haven't looked at it today, but either way, I just feel confident against going against those guys. And then their offense, it's Kadri. You look at their roster, Blake Coleman's fine, but like, at the end of the day, Jonathan Huberdeau and Kadri are the 2 guys that you kind of got to worry about. And this team's so responsible on offense. They're so responsible on defense that I know the giveaways have been a little tough this season, but they're going to have plenty of takeaways. What's up, Laura? Joining from halftime at the North Texas game, telling all the dudes in Stars jerseys around us to tune in. Thank you. I appreciate it, Laura. I know you're not having your chamomile tea if you're at the North Texas game, but I appreciate you tuning in and spreading the word about Clean Sheet of Ice. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We're going to be doing these live shows, happy hours before late night games. Not every time. I can't guarantee it every time because people got things to do. I'm not going to hang out here by myself every single time, but we will be doing it against the Oilers on Tuesday night. I believe that's a 8 p.m. game, so we'll go live at 7. But most of the time, late night road games, we'll hop on a little live show, happy hour, grab a drink, grab a tea, grab a coffee, and have some fun on Clean Sheet of Ice before the game starts. Only thing about retro style jersey, my question is, what would be the outline? Would it be similar to the reverse retro 2 or a modernized color version of the cup winning Stars jersey? All right, so it's not the cup winning jersey. It's not the 99, but it is a 90s jersey. I do have a jersey on right now that looks pretty similar. It's not exact. Obviously, this is more like a 99, but it's all white. So it's similar to the Reverse Retro 2.0, the black one, but I would expect different sleeves and I would expect a different bottom. It's going to look a little bit different, and I'm really excited about it. I think it's going to be a stellar jersey. I think it's going to look awesome on the ice. I think fans are going to go crazy. I'm sure the rest of the merch is going to be great. I know I've been wearing my Reverse Retro style hat with the victory green and the old Dallas Stars logo from the 90s. I wear that one all the time. It's one of my favorite hats because it has the current victory green, but it's the best logo. It's the best logo for the Stars. It looks better on the ice. It looks better on the jersey, and it looks better on the merch. That's what we're going after. I think that's what it's going to be. I think you'll see it on Wednesday with a little bit of announcement, but we'll see what Brad Alberts tweets out. If he never tweets out the eyeballs on Wednesday or Tuesday night, then we're not seeing it till Friday, I would assume. And he's going to tweet it out on Thanksgiving night during football, and everyone's going to be like, what's going on here? Yeah, wouldn't mind that look. It's going to be great because I missed the Reverse Retro days. I missed out on the black one. I love the white one as a jersey. As a whole, the uniform was tough. The all-white Stormtrooper look was a little problematic. It didn't look great on the ice, but the black one was tremendous. I think it's going to be very similar to that, and Stars fans should be happy with that. I know there's a lot of people clamoring for the 99s. I've been clamoring for the 99s. I talked to Jake Ottinger earlier in the season, and I asked him if he knew what the reverse or the new third jersey looked like. He said no. All he knows is it's black, and that's all the details he got. So that's why he went with the face mask that he has now. And I asked him what jersey he would wear. If he had any option of any Stars jersey, he would go 99s. Straight 99s with the forest green, the gold, bring that whole look back. He would want to wear that. And I was like, yeah, no, I agree. Put an eagle on your helmet and call it a day. Welcome back, Eddie. Matt has both Reverse Retro jerseys. Yeah, I missed. I didn't get the black one. I missed out. I should have done that because now they're $1 bajillion on eBay, or you just have to get a fake one. And I don't really want to do that. I want to get the real stuff. I want to get the good one. And I didn't do that. And I missed. And I won't be missing this time. If they're out on Friday, the Miko jersey will be in my backpack in the press box and ready to be worn the next day on Saturday. That's just what's going to happen. We're going to have to wear the Reverse Retros, and the new one's going to be stellar. I'm excited about it. I can't wait. So we'll see. Black Friday should be a good game. Who are they playing on Black Friday? Is it Utah? I think it's Utah. Yeah, Utah. They're 10-8-3 right now. Pretty frisky team. They're going to be fun, but it's a retro night, dude. Like, I think all the score bugs and everything that they put on the scoreboard last season, they had the old logo, and it just felt sacrilegious not having the logo on the ice as opposed to just on the scoreboard and all that kind of stuff with all the stats. I think we're going to have just a good time. We're going to have all that on the scoreboard. It's going to feel nostalgic and everything, but they're going to have a modernized version of it, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm excited. It's the one piece of journalistic things I've done this season, and for real. Because last year I had the Sagan news before anyone else did when he was going on a LTIR, and then this year I've got the jerseys. So I've did my one journalistic duty this year to have some sort of nugget for the podcast or some sort of nugget for these live streams, and I think they're going to be beautiful. I'm excited about the new jerseys because that's, people just love new jerseys. People love new things. People love the old stuff as well. When you bring that back, people love that, especially for this team because they won a Cup of 99. It's an easy one just to bring that one back. Mammoth, I would enjoy if the Stars brought back Bill Ellerman or on PA if they did retro night. That would be fun. That would be cool. I doubt that they do that. Jeff K is just the guy now, and I don't think they're going to remove him off of PA like they had Ralph Strangis on Victory Plus the other night for Hall of Fame weekend against the Flyers last weekend. But yeah, I don't think they're going to do that on PA. But that'd be fun. Just go full retro. Just bring everybody back. Bring back Ralph for the game and bring back Bill and just call it a day. Go full retro. There's only 3 retro nights this year. I think we need to get Shep one of these jerseys. Yeah, I mean we can go get one if they're out. When y'all are here next week, we can definitely go by the pro shop and grab some of those AAC at the hangar. But if they're not out yet, we'll make sure Shep gets one of them. They're gonna be good. They're gonna be good jerseys. All right. Well, it's 8:31. I know we started a little bit late. We don't have anyone else on here. Chat's been fun. Chat's been great. It's Calgary versus Dallas happy hour, brought to you by Zing Zang, America's #1 Bloody Mary mix. We love Zing Zang over here. Zang responsibly all season long. And shout out to Underdog Fantasy. Use promo code CSOI when you sign up. Play your first $5, get $100 in bonus entries using our promo code CSOI. That'll do it for happy hour. We'll be back for another happy hour on Tuesday night before the Oilers game, 7 o'clock for an 8 o'clock puck drop. So it's a little bit nicer to you on Thanksgiving week. I know people have travel. I know people have people coming in town. It's going to be a tough one. I think 3 games on Thanksgiving week, 2 before, 1 right after. It's a tough schedule for the guys, especially with travel coming back from Seattle right after that 9 o'clock game. That's going to be tough. But Thanksgiving's next week. We got happy hour next week. We got retro jerseys next week. We got retro night on Friday. It's going to be a good week in Stars hockey. We'll be back with another episode of Clean Sheet Advice on Monday with Dom. We're recording tomorrow after this game. Talk about all about Calgary. Maybe we'll talk a little bit more about jerseys, maybe other nuggets that we pick up from tonight. And then, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 10 a.m. on YouTube. So turn that notification bell and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. It'll go up on audio platforms before then. We've got live video on Spotify and then obviously Apple Podcasts, Google Chrome, wherever you get podcasts. We're everywhere. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And we'll be back on Tuesday for another happy hour. And we'll be back on Monday with another episode of Clean Sheet of Ice, a Texas hockey podcast.